Welcome back to Blunder Dungeon. I'm sick, so Corey will do the intro today.
Welcome back. It's your boy Knack and my boy Ros. Combined, we make Knackros. We are gonna run a quick little two-man, and let's just say we'll give the DM some entertainment.
Bad intro. David, you go.
Hello and welcome back to Blunder Dungeon. Hold on. This is Knackros Part 2, man.
Good. Tie-in.
Little tie-in.
You tied it in.
Little tie-in.
Yeah, this is Blunder Dungeon, and by it, I mean Blunder Dungeon.
It's a blunder dungeon, not a blunder dungeon.
I think, yeah, essentially, the spirit was there. It is a little special episode because I think Corey will explain his thinking in a little bit, but Corey kind of essentially made this decision as Knack, as Corey, as Knack. But I am Cameron, I'm the DM, and I'm here with Corey.
And I am Knack. Y'all get to hear my decision in a sec.
The decision. Where is he taking his talents? I'm also here with David.
I'm Mavros McOakenshade, and Mavros as David as Mavros was forced here against his will.
Corey and I flew to wherever David lives, Istanbul, and we tied him to his chair. We're going to get into a recap. Knack, who was it that took away the bleeding hearts?
The little element people.
Yeah. It was like a haggy lady, and a
fire creature,
and a guy with dragon wings and horns. And you also saw them when, Knack? You saw them in particular, kind of recently.
Oh, I saw them peering out my bedroom window.
Well, yeah, they were like over the forest, kind of.
Yeah.
They
waved
further away. There was a wave.
Might be involuntary, but
a wave.
Yeah, like that might have been a tick.
Oh, it could have been, or they could have been waving at somebody else, and you could have felt really awkward.
True, but there's no way to know now.
No way to know now. Mavros, what did you and Knack see in the tunnels of the Strata?
Vampire spawn and that guy.
Yeah.
Vampire spawn or vampires spawned?
What are the initials?
LB.
Lomblaze Star.
Oh, baby.
LeBron.
Blocked by James. Knack.
Blocked by James.
What did Grindle... Well, Knack, Grindle told you to meet her where and when?
At the tent at night.
Indeed. After the opening banquet. Speaking of the opening banquet, Mavros, what did you do at the end of the last episode?
I defeated that bitch Callow.
He defeated that bitch Callow, and now
that was crazy.
We are doing a bit of a time jump where we are jumping just a few hours, maybe even 1 hour, maybe even 30 minutes to where Knack is going to meet up with Grindle. And Knack, do you want to... I texted you after the last session. Ask you a question. Do you want to talk about what I asked?
I have a Knack answer and a Corey answer.
Sure, go ahead.
I think we know what the Corey answer is. But,
okay.
The Knack answer is... So basically the question was, who, if anyone, would you take to go meet this person? Grindle. Grindle. Knack is really good at names.
Great, notoriously.
I chose Mavros to accompany me because of essentially the adventure with the vampire spawn. Knack really felt he got closer to Mavros, but he also felt like a lot of chemistry in the fighting. In his mind, which Mavros will find out later, there is some, I guess, heavy weightedness to this interaction. The Corey answer is I originally was like, maybe I should take Gradient, but then that would involve taking Tanner, and Tanner just is a wild card a lot of times. Sure. And I just feel like random shit would happen that I just like wouldn't want to ruin like Knack's part of the storyline.
Interesting.
So
Very good. Therefore, Knack and Mavros, you find yourselves outside of the castle at nighttime. Knack and Mavros, you exit the castle in the night. The city of Rajangar is quiet as you make your way over wet cobblestone streets, past dark shop windows. The rain is coming down, but not hard, but it is steady as you pass through the city gates. Some bored wizard guards are sitting on chairs beneath umbrellas, and they regard you calmly as you walk by. The grass is wet and dark beneath your feet as you walk towards the circus tent. Light and music can be seen and heard from afar as the nightly performance nears its end. To your right, lights in the windows of the homes in the suburbs flicker, and smoke pours out of chimneys into the rain. You reach the front of the circus tent, where most circus goers enter to watch the show, and where you entered last night. Both of you know that you can reach the backstage area where you mingled with the members of the Cirque de Lune last night by going around to the back of the tent. But you are currently in the front of the tent. What would you like to do? It seems like there's a show going on at ATM at the moment.
Mavros, thanks for tagging along. I think I need some support right now.
Oh, thanks for the invitation.
I may have done some stuff in my past that I'm not too proud of.
Oh, well, what sort of things are we talking about?
I don't want to get too down in the weeds of things, but let's just say don't be surprised what you may or may not hear. I just felt like the others might not understand, especially that bird.
Oh, don't get me started on that bird. But as a druid, I believe people can change.
Very good. You hear a tis from inside the circus tent somewhere. And yeah, y'all are standing in front of the circus tent, in front of the entrance. Like I said, you know that you can get to the backstage by going around the back to the back flap, or you could go in through the front.
Hey, I'm supposed to meet someone. We'll go around back. It's actually, you probably know Grindle. She's the ringmaster.
So y'all walk around to the back of the tent where your kind of adventure with saving Allison and Nee from the vampire spawn ended the previous night, where Dax found y'all, and you poke your heads in through the tent. As you walk around, the wind rustles your clothes and your hair. You poke your heads into the tent, into the same warmly lit backstage area where you were last night. There are crates and equipment that are lying around on wooden floorboards. Dax is smoking his pipe in the corner. One of the wood elf acrobats lays across some boxes, seemingly taking a nap. The other wood elf acrobat is sitting off to the side talking to Bear, the beast tamer. There is no one else anywhere to be seen. Inside the tent, further in, the sounds of the performance are muffled by the flaps that lead out into the ring. And as y'all walk in, Bear and the wood elf. Bear is the big human who took y'all's admission last time. He's the beast tamer. He turns to you and he says, "Oh, so you came." And the wood elf holds out her hand and she says, "I'm Autumn. That's my sister Summer over there." And she motions to the sleeping wood elf in the corner.
Oh, wait, she was pointing, not shaking. Okay, never mind.
No, she reached out her hand to shake. She did one hand to shake, one hand to point.
Oh, okay.
One hand to shake, one hand to point.
I use one hand to shake. The other hand does not point anywhere.
Cool.
I hope you don't mind. I actually point to. I use one hand to shake and then one hand to point to Mavros. I hope you don't mind, brought. I'm sure y'all met Mavros or heard of him. We saw him on the show and stuff. It's good that you brought somebody else. It'll be helpful. Did Grindle tell you what we're going to be doing tonight? Helpful? No. Could you kindly refresh my memory? I don't think she quite mentioned exactly what was going on.
Yeah, well, we're gonna... You and Mavros are gonna help me check out what's up with the vampire spawn around here. It'd be nice to figure out the source, or at least get some idea of what they're doing here. It's not good for business if we're gonna be having them stealing our audience during the shows.
Based on that role I had a couple episodes ago where I had that take where I was like, what if they're here to like distract everybody from the vampires and they were kind of taken aback by it?
Sure.
Can I see like if they're being truthful?
That'd be an insight check.
Insight check.
Yeah, I mean, stealing your viewers or in Oslo just creating havoc and turning people to vampire spawn is not so good in general, is it?
Well, definitely not. But we gotta look out for ourselves as well.
And do general good, I would argue. But I reckon the circus folk, I mean, I understand how it is.
We definitely want to do general good, but that's what you're here to help us with. We got to make money, and we're hoping y'all could help us maintain the business a little bit and do the general good.
I rolled an 18.
He seems to be telling the truth, at least about what he said. They genuinely want to figure out what's going on, and you don't get the sense that they're leading you into a trap or anything like that.
They're apparently in the bathrooms.
They came in through the bathrooms, but y'all saw them run into the woods last night, right?
That we
That's
did.
true.
Well, hunting's my specialty. Grindle and I were wondering if y'all could come out into the woods and help me try to track them down, see exactly where they went. Anything you need to do before we head out?
All good for me.
I'm ready for the hunt.
So y'all leave the rest of the Cirque de Lune performers that are back here. You leave them behind as you walk out into the night, emerging from the tent flaps and walking onto the wet grass. Y'all walk towards the woods. Rain is coming down a little thicker now. It's now kind of a steady, less of a drizzle and more of just a good solid rain that's coming down. In front of you spans the thick, dark trees of the forest that encircles Rajangar. And Bear says, so they ran straight in there.
Yeah, as far as we're aware.
All right, well, let's go. And y'all head towards the woods. You enter the threshold of trees and find yourselves in a different world. The sounds of the waves striking the cliffs below Rajangar fade away, replaced by the buzz of nighttime insects. The rain patters more strongly against the dark canopy above, and everything smells damp and alive. The wind twists around the thick tree trunks, tickling at your wet skin. And we are going to tackle this woods exploration in classic Blunder Dungeon fashion in 9 dents. So imagine these woods are a 3x3 grid that splits up the woods into 9 equal squares. Square 1 is bottom left, square 2 is bottom middle, square 3 is bottom right, square 4 is middle left, and it goes up from there. Right now, y'all have walked directly into the woods. Y'all have walked into square 2. Everything is quiet where you are. You are in this thicket of trees that I just described. You can do anything. You can look around for clues. You can talk to Bear. You can cast a spell. Whatever you want. The floor is truly yours.
I'll do a nature check.
Sure. So what are you looking for specifically?
Tracks, any evidence of blood.
Sure. You can do a survival check.
That also works.
Knack, are you also looking around for tracks?
I'm just here for support and to fight if needed. I'm not exactly itching to find vampire spawn.
Sure. Bear says we're more so, I'm not looking to fight either. We're more so trying to find where they went more than anything.
All right, well, I'm going to get a better vantage point. I'll do some shimmying up a tree if there is a
How long has it been since? I mean, it's been hours since we fought them.
It's been a day.
A whole day? Okay.
Yeah. Like you fought them last night. Last night you went to the Cirque de Lune. They stole Allison and Nee. Y'all got them back.
Got it.
Woke up the next day, talked to Kalith, and then did the opening banquet. Mavros, you're kind of looking around on the ground. Knack, you scurry up a tree. Give me a survival check with advantage.
A 19.
Very nice. Mavros, down here on the ground, you can see that there are some large footprints going towards square 1. So going to the left. You see some blood, like a trail of blood that's trickling up directly ahead, leading into square 3 or square 5, sorry. So leading up to the middle square of the 9 dent. Oh, and Mavros, you also see what look like the bristles of a broom trailing into square 3 to the right. Knack, up at your vantage point, you can see a little further than Mavros. You see that there are broken branches in the trees, like in the canopy. So like you can kind of see it from how high up you are, like eye level with you. You see that that's heading towards square 4. So up diagonally to the upper left. You also see to the upper right, you see scorched earth heading towards square 6. You see like singed grass heading towards square 6.
Are the large footprint going towards 1? Do I kind of clock that as the size that I would expect from the vampire spawn?
Much larger.
Oh my god.
The broken branches, do they look like a human ran through? Or like what's the size, or like
Humanoid size. It doesn't look like it's anything gargantuan.
and then to the north, or I guess towards 6 there's
Scorched earth, like
Marks.
a trail of scorched grass leading to the upper right towards 6.
Scorch. Kind of scares me. Does anything with fire? Can I recall anything with
Give me a history check.
something that could scorch the earth? Got an 18.
You remember a certain creature made of fire?
I did. Hey, Mavros.
Heyo.
Yeah, Knack, you called on to him from the tree above.
Mavros.
Yeah. What's going
Hey,
on?
you know them creatures, the little fire wing person and the witch and the fire creature.
Oh yeah.
I think they're in the woods, or they used to be, because I see scorch marks over there yonder.
They were on a broom, right?
You did see them on a broom.
Yeah. I'm seeing broom bristles over here, so yeah, that makes sense.
Do we want to try to face them, or hey, bear?
Yeah,
Well, what do you see?
I'm seeing the same stuff as y'all.
Right.
No, that tracks.
How convenient.
It seems like to me that y'all rolled high enough to see just about all the tracks that are here. And that's what I'm seeing as well as a master hunter.
We rolled? What do you mean?
You're rolling
We
with
like
the
role play.
punches.
Oh, I
Yeah.
got you.
Like mentally, if you like roll the die in your mind.
Yeah, and you're like rolling this challenge, you know what I mean?
Oh, got you.
Yeah.
I don't know how familiar you are with creatures that come in 3 that can teleport.
Nothing that I've seen naturally occurring in the woods for sure. Around. There are some crazy things in the dire woods, I will say.
We've seen these tracks. It's crazy. Do we want to try to... Let's go towards the vampire spawn. I think if we go to quadrant 4... I think if we head that direction... Sorry, in my mind, I think of quadrants and nine-drants.
What makes you think that they're there?
You see those broken branches over there, about the height of a humanoid?
Well, Knack, I will say that these broken branches would not occur if somebody was just walking. It would occur if somebody was traveling somehow canopy level.
Oh.
Be clear.
I thought... Okay.
Like the tree person. There's some blood going that way.
Let's go with a 9-5.
So y'all are following the blood.
Yeah. I think that makes the most sense.
Bear kind of nods and says, y'all injured them, right? When you were fighting them.
You could say that. We gave him some blows.
Seem to recall me doing some damage, yeah.
All right. Then I guess it makes sense to follow the blood.
It was really mostly us doing the damage, I'd say.
That checks out. Y'all seem quite skilled at combat.
Oh,
Yeah, my boy took out Callow.
Who's that?
My boy
Nah, stop.
is good.
Right. And y'all walk through the trees straight ahead towards 9-5. And you arrive at a bit of an open meadow. Rain is still pattering on the lush grass. And you have found yourselves in a very central location in these woods. As you continue to scout around, give me another survival check, both of you. Or you can also do anything to enhance this survival check if you'd like.
This seems like more of a clearing. Is that just...
Other animals?
It is a clearing. So like, yeah, a clearing in the trees. You're looking for animals, Mavros?
Are there animals present?
You definitely hear the chirps of crickets, locusts perhaps, but no like real woodland creatures or birds would be out at this time, probably.
Knack is gonna do a handstand and look upside down to get a different point of view.
Sure, yeah. Give me a survival check.
17.
Can I cast Speak with Animals to talk to one of these crickets? Or
Yeah, what's the range of speak with animals? Like, do you have to pick out a specific animal?
it doesn't give me a range.
I'd say since you can hear them, I think you just cast speak with animals on yourself.
Yeah, I mean it says beasts plural in the spell description.
But does it say self?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you cast speak with animals. You can't see any of these crickets. I won't let you see a cricket without like a survival check, but you can like call out to them if you'd like.
Hey, any crickets kind of feeling like chatting a little bit?
Oh, cricket. Oh,
Oh,
cricket.
hey, I'm Mavros.
Oh, cricket.
You seen any creatures, any people kind of walking by recently?
Oh, lots.
Well, how do they look injured? Maybe
No, they look all kinds of creatures. Weird.
weird. What do you mean?
Weird.
They looked weird.
Yeah. Not elves. Weird.
Not elves. They look like vampire spawn.
What's that?
Which direction did they go?
All over. Creatures all over.
Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna roll a survival check.
Sure, yeah. Give me a survival check.
A 19.
Cool, yeah. Y'all are locked in. Y'all are channeling some of your ranger energy that you had early on in the campaign. Bear is right there with you. Y'all kind of scour around. You do see blood. This blood trail continues directly ahead towards 9-8. You see those same broken branches heading to the left towards 9-4. You see scorched earth leading towards 9-6. All the same stuff that you've seen. You see more blood is leading up towards 9-8 or 9-9. Sorry. So there's blood leading to 8, but there's also blood leading to 9. Also, Knack, on your headstand, you catch a whiff of something that you've smelled before. It reminds you of a certain taste that you had in your mouth when you got stabbed by a syringe at the beginning of the campaign. A certain taste you had in your mouth when you would take these levels of ranger that you were not consenting to. It also reminds you of when y'all found the orcs outside of Vishvam, this massive army of orcs. Some of them were holding water skins, and you smelled this smell coming from those water skins. So that's all the stuff that y'all are seeing in this kind of central hub for the tracks here.
Are we gonna keep following the blood?
I want to, but that smell, it's so familiar.
Mavros, now that Knack mentions it, you can also smell it.
Oh, you're right.
That's the biggest mystery in my mind.
Maybe we should go there to 9-7.
Bear, you smell that?
I mean, I smell something. I don't think it's as familiar to me as it is to you all.
Oh, I'm getting familiar vibes.
I mean, I'm here for the vampire spawn, but if y'all want to go follow that scent, then I'll go with you.
We could come back to the blood.
All right.
Follow the nostril.
Let's go to 7. I mean,
Northwest.
or is this directionally accurate? I thought we were.
No, y'all are in the north. Y'all are in the north, and you're heading south. This would technically be southeast.
Would prefer a compass on the bottom right at all times.
Sure, yeah, no, that makes sense. Y'all go up towards the left, towards 9-7, where you smelled that scent, that strange scent, that familiar scent.
That strange scent. Can't get you out of my head.
You find yourselves in another section of trees, thick trees, and as you walk, you start to see these small drops of golden glowing liquid smattered along the grass. You follow that until you find a water skin on the ground, spilled. It reeks of the same smell that you smelled in the water skins the orcs had outside of Vishma.
What the hell is this?
What is going on here?
Knack is going to cautiously just take out his pistol
Okay,
and pick up the water skin with like the tip of the pistol.
cool. Yeah, you pick it up. You can give me an investigation check if you'd like.
19. Rolling real nice.
You would get the sense this thing was on its side, on the grass. You would get the sense that, you know how like if you pour water out of a water bottle, the only thing, if you carefully pour it, not all of the rim should be wet, right? This looks like it wasn't carefully set down or anything. It was dropped. So the whole rim is covered in this glowing liquid, which you can see pretty easily because it's golden. You also know that even though the liquid has been kind of trickling out of the side, if the bottle had been there for long enough, the rim would have dried completely, other than the part where the liquid was coming out. But the whole rim is still wet, leading you to believe that this was dropped not super long ago.
Hey, this looks like this looks fresh. Start looking around. Knack is gonna like scan like up in the trees.
Sure. You can give me a survival check because you haven't given me one, and this 9 didn't yet.
Got a 9.
A 9. Mavros, are you looking around?
Yeah.
Give me a
I'll
survival
roll
check.
that. I'll roll that. 18.
18 for Mavros. Knack, you're kind of looking around. You're looking back towards like the areas that you kind of already know what's going on. You see some blood leading into 9 and 8, broken branches leading into 9 and 4 behind you. Mavros, you look beyond, out into the woods. You see evidence of large groups moving through the wood. Lots of damaged foliage, lots of trampled grass, leaves, broken branches, scuffed tree trunks. You can tell that there's been large amounts of beings here moving away from where you are.
So this is just the orcs again?
Knack, are you seeing that? Over yonder, it looks like a group moved en masse on the grass.
Damn. There's a lot of things I don't know. And that is one of them. What are we doing? What have we gotten ourselves into? I just want to join the fucking circus, you know what I mean?
Oh, you're trying to join?
I mean, yeah. I just can't get out of my mind what's going on. Aren't you curious too? Have you? Well,
We haven't really told me much about what's going on. We're out here for the vampire spawn, but it seems like y'all are making connections to other stuff.
it's all connected. If you were in my mind. I think it's just the orcs. We gotta worry about that later, Mavros.
I agree. I think we gotta go check that blood out.
All right. Well, we'll get to your vampire spawn next, Bear.
Should we follow the blood?
Yeah, I will.
Always follow the blood.
Till the blood comes home.
Y'all head off to the right towards 9 and 8, where you see the blood. Y'all walk. I'm not super broken up about that. For the audio listeners at home, I was supposed to have a leaf pile on the screen covering something, but it is the most conspicuous looking leaf pile you have ever seen. That is in the middle of this small clearing. Rain continues to drop down onto this very suspicious pile of leaves stacked together in the center of the clearing.
Hey, Bear, you want to go check out the pile of leaves?
Yeah, it's horribly conspicuous.
Should I burn it?
You could.
Oh.
I'm worried about damaging what's underneath.
Good
Yeah,
point,
what
good
if there was
point.
something underneath, Mavros, like a trap door?
Is that what you think's under there?
Yeah.
All right, let's
I
get
know.
digging.
Okay, y'all move over to the leaves, start clearing off this pile, push it to the side to reveal a wooden trap door in the grass.
Oh, I could have burned it right open. That'd have been cool.
That would have been cool.
Could have been. Is it locked?
You try to open the door, and you successfully pull it open. And you look down, and you see a tunnel that leads straight down, almost like a drop.
Why? Fucking.
It's like less of a tunnel and more of a hole.
That's where the vampire spawn went. They can certainly climb there. I don't know if you know vampire spawn.
I do. I know their wall walking capabilities. This makes a lot of sense.
Where do we go from here? There's going to be a lot of that. If we find them in their... Mavros and I have seen their so-called nest, if you will, and there are way too many for us to
many of
handle.
them.
Unless... Well, what are you?
Excuse me.
I mean, how experienced are you?
I can handle myself against some pretty fearsome beasts, so I wouldn't be
What about
I wouldn't be silly enough
20
to
vampire spawn.
I would not
Oh, okay.
drop into a nest of 20 vampire spawn, certainly.
Let's go down.
We're going down.
I left my rope.
Y'all do look down. This disappears into blackness. You have no idea how deep this goes.
Can I thaumaturgy echo?
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's a bit revealing, Knack. Why don't I just, conjure a familiar and use its eyes, have it fly down there.
Yeah. Real quick, I'll shoot. Can I shoot a firebolt down there?
You
I
can.
was thinking like,
Light up.
what about like a bat? Got some night vision or something? Or does a bat have night vision? I don't know.
Yeah, we'll say a bat has night vision. You find familiar a bat. Is there a certain range?
100 feet.
Cool. The bat flies down. Flies. I mean, dark vision works like you see like 60 feet and it's black and white. You're kind of just seeing darkness, grayness. Then you reach your range. This hole's at least 100 feet down.
My friends, this hole is at least 100 feet down. I lost connection with my familiar. Didn't see anything.
Oh, you disconnect?
Well, I guess actually the range is about 100 feet, but I could probably see maybe, 50, 60 feet in front of me, so we're pushing a lot of feet down there.
Well, I guess we should move on. I think there's another blood path that went to 909.
That is true.
Let's go to JJ McCarthy's Quadrant.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, my mind is just a wonder.
So Bear says, at least we know possibly where they ran to last night.
Like cowards.
Can we lock this or something so they can't come out from here?
Ooh, I like that.
We could try. What
Or
method
collapse
are you
the tunnel.
thinking of? You're trying to collapse the tunnel?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Back. If we got enough water, we could just pour it down there and wash them out. It doesn't have to be like right now, obviously, but I have to imagine it
Flush
leads to
them
some
out.
places, and if we could get a sense of kind of the,
We could arcane their motherfucker.
if we could get a sense of other entrances and exits, we could probably almost trap them down there with some water.
It seems like this is an entrance. Do you two know of other entrances?
We know of one other entrance up in the strata.
In the strata.
There's a cave up on a wall. That's where we fought the spawn and saw the group of them.
Long blaze star.
So you've seen two of these tunnels. One here and one in the strata.
There's actually a couple in the strata.
Really?
Oh, there's one that leads. Well,
The
there are
bar.
like smaller ones, but not like
Oh.
proper entrances.
Yeah.
Like they could obviously get to the bathrooms at the circus, but that's not really like an obvious entrance.
Well, if I know vampire spawn, they can kind of twist themselves to get out from pretty tight gaps.
Oh, like cats.
Oh, like a contortionist, you could say.
I think they have a bit higher of a tolerance for pain and for limb dislocation than perhaps you or I.
That's so
God, I
freaky.
hate vampire spawn.
Maybe we should leave this door untouched just to not let them know that they continue to use this.
All right.
All right.
What do you say we?
We should go that way.
To the right. So y'all leave this door, gain some intel, and you continue to the right towards 9-9, trudging through the wet forest until you hear the sound of smacking and tearing.
They're
It almost sounds like a beast feeding. You push through the foliage until you see it. A cloaked humanoid figure standing stooped over a humanoid body.
Well, Bear, you got your vampire spawn you were looking for.
Let's kill this one, or bring it back for questioning.
I guess
They're
so.
not
Do
intelligent.
you guys wanna attack?
Oh, yeah, we're 1 for 1 so far.
All right.
Let's see what you got. Oh.
So y'all are just charging.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
maybe not.
How about we?
Can we tell what it's feeding on?
If you want to give me a perception check, you can look a little
Do we
closer.
recognize the human? Do we?
You can give me a perception check. It's a humanoid body. You don't know if it's
Oh, it's only a 10 though.
Knack, what about you?
Right. I also want to see what. Oh, 13.
You can tell that it is a humanoid body. You're kind of peering out from foliage, so you can't really tell exactly what any features of the body or anything. Kind of blocked by denseness.
They. By the way, do you got spells, Bear?
I don't. I'm a bit more of a hand-to-hand fighter.
Does a stake
right.
through the heart mean is a stake a particular item?
A stake is it's like a wooden stake. You know what I mean? I think the stake through the heart thing is like It's like you have to put a stake through its heart in its resting place. It's incapacitated in its resting place. That's to like keep them dead.
Okay, never mind.
Because otherwise they come back to life.
And also, we do recognize this as a vampire spawn. I can't remember what the other
You
one
just
looked
see a
like.
cloaked figure.
But it looks like it's feeding.
It's feeding.
I want to cast Firebolt.
Sure.
Do I get any kind of advantage from it not being engaged?
So give me a stealth check if you're gonna cast Firebolt, and we can see if you can have a surprise round.
Can I do that too?
Yeah.
13.
Simulcast. Oh, it teased me. It was about to be an 18 instead it's a 5.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled that on that.
Y'all try to sneak up a little bit up to this tree as this creature is feeding. You all raise your Knack, you raise your gun, Mavros, you raise your staff, and before you can do anything, the creature's head whips towards you. You don't see any features, just darkness beneath the hood. Everyone roll initiative.
Oh, shit.
17.
10.
Bear takes his turn first. Bear bursts out from behind the tree, yells, and rushes this creature, jumps at it, and is going to try to grapple it to the ground. There's going to be a contested athletics here to see if he can grapple this creature.
Oh, you got this.
He leaps at this creature, grabs at it. It pushes him away, takes a step back. Knack, you're up. What would you like to do? You're still behind this tree. You've just seen Bear lunge at this creature and fail to grapple it.
I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Ha! I've seen your kind before. Boo!
You leap out,
Ooga booga!
shout boo, and your confidence at having seen something like this before hits this creature. It tries to resist for a little bit. You have seen creatures pass and fail trying to stave off your Tasha's Hideous Laughter, trying to maintain their composure. This looks different. This creature seems like it's starting to succumb, but then it resists. It doesn't look like a normal resistance of your spell.
What the fuck? I'll just dash, or can I make it to the creature?
Yeah. You're only like, you can get up within 5 feet for sure.
All right. I guess we gotta do things the hard way.
You rush this creature. Knack, as you run up beside Bear, you see his face kind of drops for a second as he's looking at this creature.
I'm going to the right. I'm going to get like 10, 15 feet away from him. And I'm going to shoot it with an ice knife.
Cool. Mavros, you snake around this tree.
I'm trying to be a little, well, I guess, stealthy.
Sure.
Even though this might be performative at this point, and I just do a little.
You jab your staff at it. You hit this thing with a shard of ice into its side. It stumbles to the side for a little bit. This creature is going to take a step back, is going to kind of hiss. All of a sudden, the creature starts to shrink up into itself. You see that the creature becomes a bat and is going to fly 30 feet up into the air.
Mavros.
Oh my.
Mavros. Is that he? Is that he?
What do you mean by that?
Is that Lom?
Oh, Lom was in red last time we saw him. No?
Well, this is like a real vampire, right?
I think this might be the real thing.
Bear, you look not unwell.
We gotta stop it.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
do you think we can take a vampire?
Yes.
I like it.
I love the confidence.
I guess I'm kind of yelling this a little bit. Well, not yelling. I'm not that far away.
We can take it because you're here. You're with me. The bat flies 30 more feet up in the air. It's going to take its full dash action to go 60 feet up into the air.
God damn.
You see Bear run up to this tree trunk and just completely start running up the tree.
What?
Bear?
Bear is going to run 30 feet up the tree.
Like feet on the
Feet on the tree.
like
Feet
he's
on the trunk.
perpendicular.
Yes.
Okay.
Runs up the tree and is gonna jump and dive at this bat to try to grab it with his hand. It's gonna do a contested athletics check. Bear is gonna have disadvantage on this because it's crazy. Rolls 2 17s against this bat, which rolls an 18.
No way.
The bat slips out of Bear's hand as Bear falls back to the ground, crashes in an athletic stance.
Do we have any sense of how he did that? Like, just from our knowledge of things? Holy shit. He's on PEDs.
Give me a nature check, both of you.
Nature check. That's a 21.
Oh, I got a 22.
This is something that you've seen vampire spawn do. That's all you know.
It's clicking in my head.
Bear crashes back down to the ground.
Do we kind of clock it at the same time? We kind of lock eyes, like...
Yeah.
I shake it off. Knack shakes it off, and he, after seeing that, he's gonna get God damn, and just fires gun at the tiny little bat.
Cool. Give me an attack
Because what else am I supposed to do? We'll do our
do
our
our
best, Bear.
You shoot at this bat, hits it, seems to do less damage than it should to a bat.
What?
As this bat continues to fly away from you. Anything else you want to do, Knack?
I'll start climbing the tree and trying to.
So you've taken your action already, but you can give me an athletics or a dex or a acrobatics check to scamper up this tree with your movement.
29?
29? Damn. You get 30 feet up this tree. You scale this tree easy. This bat is about 30 feet away from your reach right now.
How far away is this bat?
From you, 60 feet. As the crow flies, probably 80. Probably 80.
I'm going to use lightning bolt.
Sure.
It's very similar to it's Zuko-esque as he's like learning from Iroh, and the static starts to build up, and it forms just a massive ball of energy and lights up the night sky.
Yeah, Mavros, you shoot a lightning bolt directly up into the air. This bat is flapping away from you, spins, and ducks out of the full blast. Give me half damage.
What did you roll?
26.
Oh no, that doesn't.
That doesn't save.
So it does half of. It does 13. Half of 26.
13 damage. Y'all are attacking.
I'm also gonna use. This says no action, so I think I would still have a bonus action. Wild Resurgence just regains a level 1 spell slot.
God damn.
For me.
Druids have like endless spells.
I never even like clocked any of this until the duel.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just get a little closer.
Sure. You're trying to run like underneath the bat?
Yeah.
Cool.
Just to save me some distance.
You run underneath the bat. That is the bat's turn. The bat is going to take 60 feet of flying movement away from y'all.
Come back here!
Heading towards 9 and 8.
He's going for the trap door.
Fuck!
Bear looks towards you, Mavros, and says, "She." And Bear takes off after this thing and is a little behind it.
Who's the body that could we finally see?
Knack, you look down at the body from where you are at on the tree, and you recognize this body to be Trixie, the person who gave you that flask at the banquet. The person who, I can't remember, I think it was Benny, just made fun of her until she ran out of the banquet. One of you did.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
But Trixie is on the ground.
Dead?
Is she dead?
Give me a medicine check. This will be your bonus action if you're checking to see if she's dead.
18.
She is undead. Any hoot.
Do I like see? Do I clock this?
We'll see on your turn, Mavros.
Okay.
You have just clocked that Trixie may be a vampire spawn. You see Bear take off after this bat. You are about 80 feet away from the bat right now, 30 feet up into the air in this tree.
I fear this might have been a mistake coming up here. Is there a lower branch? Like, if I look down, is there a branch I can jump down?
Yeah.
Swing off of?
I'd say so.
All right. I cross, and then I jump down and try to catch the branch with my two hands and use the momentum to fling myself towards Bear,
Sure.
who's chasing the vampire spawn.
With an athletics check, with a good enough acrobatics, I'll say that you can gain 5 extra feet of movement.
Give him 10.
Well, with a dash, it'll become 10.
I got 12.
Well, you swing off this branch, you land on the wet ground, and you slip a little bit, but you're able to pick it back up. Are you dashing?
Yeah, I'll dash, and while I'm, I guess, passing Mavros, don't touch her.
Okay.
And I like point back at Trixie.
I go up. Can I tell if she's incapacitated or not? Is she conscious?
She is not conscious like the vampire spawn that you fought before. She's still laying on the ground. She's twitching a bit. She's very ashen, and as her eyes flutter a little bit, you can see that they are red. But she is still listless and motionless on the ground.
Are there any branches on the ground?
Branches all around. Yeah.
I kind of look back, see if Knack's kind of looking my way, see if anybody's peeping, and I pick up a branch and I say, "I'm sorry, Trixie," and I put the stake through her heart.
Whoa. All right. You successfully stab this wooden branch down into her chest. There's a her motions slow, and she lays still. Mavros, I'm going to say that's your bonus action in action. You can take a movement if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move as far as I can towards everyone else. Ruefully, he's not happy. Is it still raining?
Still raining.
All of a sudden, the rain starts to taste a little salty to Mavros.
Sure. The bat is going to continue to fly into square 8, and it is going to get directly above this trapdoor. Y'all are on the edge here, probably like 20 feet away. That's Bear's turn. He's going to take his dash action to get 10 feet away from where the bat is on the ground.
How is the trap door built? Is it like 2 handles that you pull open?
Yeah.
Can I throw my dagger to try to lodge it in between the 2 handles?
Sure. I'm going to
So
say
it makes it harder to...
I'm going to say that's going to be you're going to have to roll over a 21 with your attack roll to make that happen.
Okay.
Let her ride. Let her ride.
Oh shit! I got an 18. So then I whip out my other dagger.
Sure. You can try twice.
And I try twice.
Sure.
Where does the first one go?
The first one just skitters off to the side. It like hits off the wood and skitters off to the side.
Fuck! Good thing I have my trusty dagger. First try. I got 26.
26. Knack, you throw this dagger, lodges in between the 2 handles. It seems like this trapdoor is locked for now.
Woo!
I'm gonna Misty Step to Knack, and then I'll run 30 feet, so I'm like 10 feet away. And I'm with Bear.
Cool. Knack, you see Mavros like warps in front of you and continues to run.
Whoa. God dang.
I'm gonna frostbite it.
Cool.
To Constitution save.
Constitution save gets a 6.
9.
Cool.
Or on a failed save, the target takes 2d6 cold damage. It has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Mavros, you hit this bat with frostbite. Its wings freeze up for a second. You see it shakes it off a little bit. It definitely takes some damage. It starts to go down towards the trapdoor. With the frostbite, you can tell that it didn't get as much speed as maybe it wanted to diving down. The bat expands back into this creature. The creature is torpedoing down towards the trapdoor, crashes onto the trapdoor. You can tell that it was trying to just break through the trapdoor with speed. With the frostbite, doesn't get quite as much speed as it thought it would. With the dagger lodged in, the trapdoors bend, but don't break. They come back up. And this creature reaches down to the dagger, pulls it out, and tosses it to the side. It's just crouched on this trapdoor. That's Bear's turn. Bear is gonna run up to the edge of the trapdoor. It's gonna leap at it. It's gonna try to grapple it once more. You can do just another athletics check. One of you wanna roll for Bear? You add 4 to this athletics check.
9.
9 total.
David, you said you were gonna roll?
Did you add 4?
Oh, yeah.
Did you add 4?
I did, yeah.
The creature got a 10.
No way.
Yeah, but I got a dirty 20.
Shakes off Bear once again. Bear falls off to the side.
Can I try to just dash up to it and also try to grapple? If I use cunning action, I can use my bonus action to dash. Then I'll do that.
Okay. Knack, you rush over to it. You're jumping onto the trapdoor to grapple it.
Yeah.
Cool. Jump onto the trapdoor. Give me an athletics check.
18.
This thing got a 21. So it shakes you off. Give me a luck check.
God damn it. 14.
This thing throws you off of the trapdoor a little bit.
Can I try and grapple it? Yeah, I'll try and grapple it.
Mavros, you're gonna run up to it and try to grapple.
Yes.
Give me an athletics check.
Oh god, it's just not looking good, bruv. 9.
At a 12, give me a luck check.
I got a nat 1.
Mavros, this creature,
No.
like, you try to grapple it, this creature grabs you by the shirt, picks you up, slams you down into the trapdoor. Trapdoor breaks. And Mavros, you and this creature enter a free fall down through this hole. Now here's how falling is gonna work. A little bit of behind the curtain. This hole is 300 feet down. How long do you think it takes to fall 300 feet?
Approximately 4 seconds.
Really?
Yeah, it's not that long. But 4 seconds is a long time. One.
That being said, so a round is 6 seconds. Mavros just finished his round. Mavros, you enter a free fall. Knack, you see Mavros crash down through this trapdoor.
Mavros.
Can I still say I have a bonus action?
Uh-huh.
I could use wild shape to turn into like a bird.
You're trying to wild shape into a bird? Do you have that?
Yeah. I think I've done a hawk before.
You familiar to hawk, I think.
Oh.
But
Yeah, because you can't.
at what level can you do a flying creature?
Oh, you're right. I can't do a flying creature.
Yeah, it was
It's
like
8.
spell level.
Fuck.
Yeah.
How far down am I at this point?
We're still on your turn, right?
Like I could also misty step. Just back out.
To be clear, the luck check was whether or not you'd be on the trapdoor still.
Yeah.
The nat 1 was that they got a hold of you and used you to crash through the door. This is, if it's still your turn, that's what they were going to do on their turn.
Oh.
So they're like actively pushing you down through the door. You're feeling the door break beneath you.
Got it.
You can still take
then
your bonus
I'll
action if you'd like.
Would a bear be big enough to not fall right in?
Probably.
Okay, then I'll wild shape into a bear.
Okay.
Wait, this just like plug up the hole.
It probably would plug up the hole. What I had in mind was like 8 feet by 8 feet. A bear's got to be bigger than that.
I think so. At least on its back, it's gonna be over the. Like I imagine, I still wild shape.
Yeah.
On the bear, on the back of the bear, it's gonna be more than 8 feet tall.
Certainly a bear is 8 by 8, right? And like with strength, you're grabbing
Yeah.
this side. She slams you in. As you feel it break, instinctively, you wild shape into a bear, grab the sides. She's pushing you down. That's the end of your turn. Mavros, you're looking up. She's looking down. Through this person's hood, you see the face of one of the wood elf acrobats from the Cirque du Loon. And all of a sudden, she shape changes into a cloud of mist, worms her way through the gaps, and you're holding on to the side, reappears, plummets down into the hole, leaving you,
Just her.
Mavros,
Okay.
hanging on to the side. Knack and Bear off to the side. This wood elf is gone.
I roll over. I assume we're out of initiative.
Yeah, Mavros hoists himself up, rolls over.
In my bear build, I'm like, what the hell was that? And you're a vampire spawn.
Bear.
Yeah?
Wait, that's what you got from that?
We
The whole circus is vampires, Knack.
we gotta get back. Bear stands
Hold
up.
on.
Why
Why would we
do you
go
think
with
Bear is
you?
a
Clearly
vampire
the
spawn?
circus has a vampire in it. You're clearly a vampire spawn. Like,
Listen, come back. We can explain everything.
Oh.
okay.
Well, we don't got much choice.
I mean, he clearly was fighting her, so I mean,
Like, fuck. Let's go back. What is going on? Hey, I need some answers, Bear.
this is twisted.
My accent's going away now.
We'll talk to Grindle. Just the girl over there is gonna wake up soon. He motions to the 9 dent where you left Trixie.
Oh, Trixie?
Is that you know her?
She was on.
What do you mean by wake up?
Well,
She like a vampire now?
I told you not to touch her. What happened?
Oh, I just don't know what he means by wake up. I thought she was dead.
well, Summer turned her into a vampire spawn.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah.
He starts walking towards 9 dent 8 or 9 dent 9. Are y'all gonna follow him over there?
Yeah, and I get out of wild shape.
Okay. Mavros gets out of wild shape.
Wait, I forget. Can you talk? Like,
Yeah.
can you speak
My
common
voice,
tongue while
yeah.
you're in wild shape? Okay.
Yeah.
I follow Bear because I don't know that Trixie's dead.
And
Okay.
I'm like, I'm a few feet behind him.
Y'all get over to square 9. Bear kneels down over her. She looks back. He looks back at y'all. Says, "What? Did you do this?" And Knack, you see that there's a branch stabbed through Trixie's heart on the ground.
She was alive last time I saw her.
She was undead the last time you saw her. I simply kept one vampire spawn from becoming a hassle. I wasn't happy about it. I like Trixie.
The way the wooden stake works is you have to stab it through the heart in its resting place. The resting place of a vampire spawn is technically the resting place of the vampire.
Oh, I thought it was like where it was resting at the time.
It's complicated, but
That's confusing wording in the rules.
it is. It is kind of murky, and in fact, I had to look up exactly what constituted as a resting place during this. You did, for the meantime, stop her from waking up, which is good. And he picks up Trixie, slings her over his shoulder. He says, "We got to get back.
Okay.
All right.
I would recommend we go back the way that doesn't include the strange elemental creatures that you were discussing. So back the way we came, most likely."
Yeah, I'm sure you'd like that, but I also...
I'm sure the two of you would like that.
I agree. I had about enough of tonight.
Yeah.
You're not the only one. He walks past y'all. He says, "Doesn't make any sense," as he leads you out of the woods, back the way you came, towards the tent of the Cirque de Lune, into the backstage area. He bursts in with Trixie slung over his shoulder. Y'all come in behind him. The entire Cirque de Lune is there now. All the performers.
Except one.
Except for one. And y'all clock it as strange that though you saw 2 wood elves in this room before, one of them was actually out in the woods. There's no way that she would have been able to get out there quicker than y'all.
Unless she was a vampire.
Not even.
Wait, so we saw 2 before?
Autumn was the one who talked to y'all.
Yes.
Summer was the one who was sleeping on a crate in the back of the room.
But then this wood elf was the vampire was a wood elf as well.
The vampire looked exactly like, and Bear said Summer. Like Bear said Summer turned her into a vampire spawn.
Missed that part.
So Bear bursts in to the tent. Most people are how you left them. The circus clown and the Goliath woman and the tiny gnome man. I don't know if y'all have seen them at any point yet. They're performers as well. Or they were backstage last night when y'all met them. They were probably the ones who were out in the ring performing when y'all first came to the backstage area. Dax is still smoking in the corner. Grindle's standing next to him, and Autumn is standing next to them. Bear bursts in with Trixie over his shoulder. Everyone goes quiet. Grindle stands up quickly. Y'all come in behind him. He says, Where's Summer?" And Autumn stands up and she says, "She slipped out like 2 minutes ago." And Bear says, fuck. And he rushes over to one of the cages on the sides of along the wall, one of them that's empty. He throws Trixie in, who kind of slumps, shuts the cage, and Bear turns around and he says, "Summer's doing something weird out there." And Bear basically tells everybody Summer has been turning people into vampire spawn. He says Summer's the one who's been creating all the vampire spawn around here.
Hold
Now,
on.
Bear, but didn't Autumn just say that Summer slipped out not 2 minutes ago?
It must have been a fake. It must have been some kind of magic.
But we saw her here before we left.
There are all kinds of, y'all know, you've seen crazy stuff. There are people who can change their faces. There are people who can create images out of nothing.
We know one of them.
And Grindle stands up and she says, okay. Knack, would you come talk to me for a second?
Yeah, I mean, hope you have some answers, because pretty freaked out right now. And are any of y'all vampires?
Just come talk to me.
I'd rather not him be alone.
You can come too.
Okay.
Okay.
And she walks Knack to where she talked to you the other day. The two of you walk in with her, and Bear and all the others kind of huddle up and talk quietly amongst themselves, casting glances over at Trixie. You can tell that Bear is kind of telling them what's going on. As Grindle pulls closed this curtain around y'all. Mavros, this is the first time you've been in here. This seems to be Grindle's makeshift office in the tent. There's a desk in the middle. It's just closed off by this curtain. She sits down, puts her head in her hands. She says, Summer, what the fuck is going on? Knack, you asked him to be here for this, so I'm just going to give it to you straight. We are vampires.
We kind of picked up on that.
Yeah, I can imagine. You must have saw some crazy stuff out there. The last thing I expected was for one of us to be the one creating the vampire spawn out there. I promise you that is not something that we do. Summer must have got caught up in some kind of crazy stuff.
Does that mean you know who Lon Blaze-Star is and is a vampire?
Lon Blaze-Star is a vampire?
Well, we're pretty sure.
Well,
we saw him in the lair.
It's really unclear.
You saw him in the lair with all the vampire spawn.
Mm-hmm.
He could have been working with Summer this whole time.
Now, just so I have the timeline right in my head, did y'all bring the vampires here?
No, we didn't bring. Well, I guess Summer did. So you're saying Lon Blaze-Star is behind this?
He's involved.
That means Sparkleworks is behind this.
Sparkleworks, the big company in the sky.
Well, y'all are the ones who said they were fucked up. Said that last night.
Mm-hmm.
We knew they were doing some crazy stuff, but we didn't know it was. We didn't expect them to get involved with one of our own.
How much do you know?
I don't know any. All I know. Listen, Knack, or should I say Leslie? I am from the Vine Way, and Knack, you know that the Vine Way is where you are from. It's a continent across the sea from Chanam. I was a performer back in the day, but I fell into vampirism during the Stone Days.
No, Stone Days?
I don't know what happened, but the vampirism didn't quite have as much of a hold on me as it did to other vampires. And Knack, you know that the Stone Days is something that started centuries ago in the Vine Way. It was kind of a cataclysmic event that kind of plunged the continent into a kind of dark ages. And it was something that continued on until you were born and until, the events of your childhood took place. And she looks up at you and she says, I was able to shake off kind of the evil tendencies that vampirism gave to me, and I was able to take in other, vampire spawn and kind of release them from the control of the vampires that were haunting them, that had control over them. And I was able to make them like me, full vampires who didn't have the evil tendencies that other vampires had. And that is the Cirque de Lune. Their vampire spawn who I saved from the dark depths of the depravity that vampirism brings to people. We made our way across the sea, and we've been living in Chanam, performing ever since.
This is a lot to take in.
I know, but I just hope that you of all people would understand that even if you did bad things previously in life, that you could be redeemed.
True. Well, where do we go from here?
I don't know. This all happened really fast.
I suppose whatever Summer and Llama, assuming, are caught up in is what Sparkleworks is. It's one and the same.
I would guess so. I don't know if Summer is beyond our help or if there's any way we could save her from whatever's happening. I would like to believe that she wouldn't do this of her own free will, but...
You think she's under the influence of something?
Could be. I'm of one mind to just pack up and leave, but we're kind of tight knit here, and losing one of our own isn't something that we take lightly.
It seems we're on the same side. I think we should take on the vampires. Our team, your team, we could try to get some of the wizards involved and just take the fight to them.
The bad vampires, of course.
Yes, we want to save Summer.
And Sparkle.
If you think she
and
is
Sparkle.
safe.
And the evil magicians or whatever.
That's fine by me, but there's a reason we haven't told anybody around Chanam that we're vampires.
Oh, we don't need to tell them. We're just fighting for the greater good.
So
we can say that the vampires took one of your circus members, and that's why you're motivated.
Do you have any idea what the vampires are planning?
We have not been able to crack that nut yet.
We certainly did try.
We know where a lair is. We know how to defeat them, sort of.
Well, if you need to talk, we're somewhat experts on the whole vampire thing ourselves, so if you need to talk through any plans or anything like that, let us know how we can help. It's going to take us a second to regroup after this.
We've been really caught up on using water, but it seems like there's not an efficient means of getting the water rushing.
Right. That sounds like maybe something a wizard could help you with, maybe more than try to stay away from Russian water myself. Crossing the ocean was hard enough.
Would you say that that's the best way to go about this?
I think we need a greater planning session, maybe in a little
meeting of the minds.
bit of time. I would just implore you not to tell anybody about what's going on with us. Certainly not the high elves of Rajangar. I don't know how they would take the news that a bunch of vampires are doing a show.
I own them.
Fuck those elitists.
They're my bitches.
Okay.
Fun fact.
Mavros, if there's any chance, y'all hop in front of her. Because Mavros, if there's any chance, I could just have a quick word with Knack. Mavros, you step out, and Knack, you're left alone here with Grindle. And Grindle says, Knack, what do you prefer at this point, Leslie or Knack?
Knack.
All right. Knack, I know that we're not exactly what you would have expected or hoped for as far as a group, but I would hope it's nothing that changes your opinion of us too drastically. I know we've all been impressed by you, and I was hoping to talk to Bear a little bit more about how tonight went, but the fact that you all came back and the fact that you're here, even after learning our secret, says a lot about you. So give it a little bit of time, but I would hope you would still consider joining us someday.
Hey, I'm the last person that should be a judge of character, and just because y'all are some vampires doesn't change anything in my mind. Of course, I'd be willing to join what I consider my dream eventually, but this calling of mine, I gotta follow that first. Of course, referring to the taking down of the corporation of Sparkleworks.
For sure, and it seems like we may be aligned in that, but I will say there is a prerequisite for joining our group, and I hope it's something that you'll take some time to consider, seeing if it's worth it. I would hope you can imagine what that prerequisite is after our conversation.
No, I have a hunch, but if you could tell for Mavros to say, no. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No matter what your decision is, I hope that we can work together for the sake of the people who live here and for the sake of our fellow performer.
Oh, yeah. No, we're good.
She reaches out a hand to shake. Take her hand, shake it, and that's where we're going to end for now. Another Knackros special where things are discovered.
Damn.
Me, when I smelled those water skins, would get those out of my sight. Get those out
Gross.
of my sight. Ugh.
And also another Knackros episode where I was thinking this might be half of it. The other half might be the other crew, but no, this will be a full episode.
No.
There were a lot of, I didn't know if y'all were going to uncover the secret. There were just a lot of roles that went the way of Bear kind of giving away the game And also, I thought Mavros was going to fall into the pit, which would have been not ideal.
I would have died.
Oh yeah, that was wild.
And that one was not ideal. Anywho, thanks everyone for listening. Went a little bit late, but we had to push through for the app. So long, farewell. See you next week for the other group. And that's that.
Ciao,
We'll see ya.
ciao.
Ciao, ciao.